Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to talk about the importance of training legs. Legs is the biggest part of your body and requires the most energy to actually train. So there is a reason they say that you are not a real man if you don't really train your legs, and you're a real man, only real man trains legs. And the reason is because training legs is so taxing on your central nervous system, mental capacity, on everything else, on hormones, everything spikes once you do legs. I can give you at least 3 reasons why you should be training legs. Reason number 1, well, it makes you look good. Symmetry of your body is a lot better than the person who is not training legs. I'm pretty sure you've seen some of the videos online about people who actually don't train legs. They just train your arms or their chest. It doesn't look right. You can train your upper body all you want all day long, but if you don't train your legs, if you're skipping out on any part of your body, it will look weird. It will look absolutely weird. For example, I do understand people who cannot grow certain parts of the body because of the genetic limitations, maybe some illnesses, injuries, and so on. But if you're skipping out on, let's say, triceps and just trying to build biceps, or you're skipping out on legs because it's too taxing, or you don't have enough time to train legs, you do have enough time to train legs, you just don't want to train legs. And yes, I have to admit, legs is one of the hardest parts of the body to train, but it's also the most rewarding. And the reason being, after you train legs, it boosts your testosterone temporarily. You know what that means? You feel so high. I mean, you feel so energetic afterwards. I mean, obviously, first you feel a little bit of a crash. Your body kind of feels like, oh my God, I'm overexhausted. I need to sit down, lightheaded after a while. But then after about, like, I don't know, 30 minutes, I didn't keep track, but about 30, 40 minutes, you start feeling this high, or you start feeling amazing. I mean, it's unreal feeling. I mean, if you ever trained legs properly, you would get that afterburn, I guess, high. You feel so great, so achieved. And also, when you're getting older, you definitely want to have muscular legs, or at least some muscularity in your legs. You want to be using them. You don't have to have actually doing squats or anything like that, but you actually have to be using your body, because if you don't use it, you lose it. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that saying as well. When you're getting older, you want to be able to go up the stairs. You want to walk around. You don't want to be sitting in a wheelchair, being fed through a spoon. It's all part of the journey. So you just have to accept it, that you have to train legs, and you have to look at the positives rather than negatives, like a temporary exhaustion. You're gonna get exhausted one way or another, whether it's from work or stress or life stress. You might as well use exercise to build some muscle for your longevity, for your overall health, and so on. Reason number 1, of course, is health and longevity, and being able to walk, squat down, picking things up off the floor when you're old, and so on. Reason number 2, if you ever train the legs, the way it works for me, after you train legs, you get this temporary testosterone boost, natural testosterone boost, at least that's what the science says, and you feel so sexual. I mean, if you have a girlfriend or a wife, you want to go home and you just want to pound her. I mean, pound her real hard, and feels amazing. If you ever, whoever watches this video, whoever trained legs really, really hard ever, I bet you have this feeling. I don't know if everybody gets that feeling, but it's unreal. It's the best feeling in the world. And I'm assuming, is from everything that I read, has something to do with the testosterone boost. So training legs is actually gives rewards afterwards. Reason number 3, what I noticed, if you stop training legs for a little while, let's say you got an injury or something, that, like in my case, I had a little bit of an injury before, and I stopped training legs for a while, and I noticed something. Like there is a me who trains legs, and there is a me who doesn't train. You know, I've been in both scenarios because of an injury. I didn't fall off the wagon, it's just an injury. And when I didn't train legs, once you, let's say, faced with the staircase and you have to go up the stairs, oh man, you feel that. You feel every freaking step. You also feel every freaking step after you do the legs. Now, I'm not talking straight after you do legs. I'm talking about the next day or the day after doing legs. I'm not talking about, of course, the situations where you get sore legs. Of course, don't go up the stairs if you have sore legs. I mean, you wait it out. you let it heal. Boost to strength of your legs. You walking up the stairs and you feel like you can run up the stairs. And that's how I feel after I train legs. The next day or a few days, if I'm regularly training legs, which I always do, I feel like I want to run up the stairs. I feel so energetic. My legs feel like they carry me on the wind, on a cloud. Like as if I don't put any effort going up the stairs. It's automation, I guess. I don't know. It's just, you feel so strong. Your quads, your legs feel so strong. They just boost you up the stairs. You just run up the stairs and you feel happy about it. You're like, wow, this was so easy. Now, in comparison, when you don't train your legs, oh my God, you get winded in seconds. As soon as you walk up the stairs, like first floor, you are winded. You are winded. I can't even imagine people who skipping legs, how shit you must feel about yourself. I'm not judging you, but like, I've trained all my life, so I never had an experience where I had trouble going up the stairs or winded up the stairs. I mean, you will eventually get winded. That's debatable. Yeah, of course, if you keep walking up the stairs, eventually you're gonna get winded. That's not the point I'm trying to make. Point I'm trying to make is you get such a strength and such a boost to your leg strength and endurance after leg day, that you going up the stairs, you don't even feel it. You feel enjoyment going up the stairs. Now, in contrast, when I fell off the wagon in terms of I step away from the gym, there was a few situations in my life when I couldn't work out because of life situations and because of an injury. There was a couple of times I walked away from the gym and I didn't train for a while. And I was faced with the same dilemma. I had to go up the stairs. And once I started going up the stairs, I was like, what the hell is going on? I'm out of breath. I can feel sweat, tear going down my freaking forehead. I was like, what the hell is going on? Never felt so shit in my life. So all I'm trying to say is, guys, train your legs. That's one of the most important body parts on your body. It's not about shoulders and biceps to attract chicks and all that. That goes into play as well. If you don't train legs, you're gonna fall off the wagon. I'm just telling you right now. If you don't train legs, eventually you're gonna say, F it, I'm not gonna train anything. Because if you don't do your body full, complete training, chest, back, legs, and some other body parts, if you don't do that, eventually, because you see, I'll tell you one thing about motivation and excuses. Once you start making excuses about anything in your life, this will never stop. Training legs builds character. You get it. My point is, if you don't train your legs, that means you already in the back of your mind, you already know that you're skipping something in training. You already something you're not doing. So let's say push-pull legs, right? You just do push-pull. But in the back of your mind, you still know you're cheating in terms of you're skipping the third part, which is legs. What's gonna happen next? Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not in a week, maybe in a year, maybe in a few years. But eventually you're gonna say, you know what, F it. My back hurts. I'm gonna skip pull day. Now you're only left with the push. Yeah, and motivation drops and drops and drops and drops, and body gets uglier and uglier and fatter, and then eventually you're gonna say, well, I'm just pushing all the time. I got bored of it. You know what I mean? I'm not training legs already. I'm already getting out of shape. I already don't train my back. Already making excuses not to train legs, not to train back. What the hell? I'm just gonna stop training. So all I'm saying, don't make excuses. Keep going to the gym. I'm not saying go monster mode in the gym, but all I'm saying is just motivate yourself at least a little bit. Going to the gym, doing something in life. It's good for your heart. It's good for your longevity. It's good for when you're gonna get older. It's good for everything. There's not a single negative about training. Not a single negative. Of course, we can get into debate. There are negatives to training heavy, too heavy. Yeah, you might get injury. That's besides the point. You don't have to train like that. Anyway, I'm gonna end it on this note, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.